Welcome to Andy's Garage. I'm Andy Phillips. Today I'm going to show you how to remove the belt tensioner bracket on a Jeep Wrangler. So let's go ahead and get started. Now this particular Jeep Wrangler TJ, this is the 2.5 liter, so this is the 4-cylinder. But if we come in here, you can see our serpentine belt right there. The bracket that I'm talking about is right back here. Normally you'll have an adjuster screw that goes down there. You'll have a pulley all the way down here that applies tension on the belt. You can see it's gone right now. We had an issue where that screw broke, so I had to take the pulley off. So now I'm getting ready to take the bracket off so we can rebuild it. Not doing that in this video, but just wanted to show in this video how to remove this bracket. Now, if you want to see a video that I did where I showed how to replace the serpentine belt on this vehicle, you can check that out via the link above, also down in the description. I've also done some other videos with this vehicle that I'll have in there as well. But for this one here, we're going to be removing this bracket. Now, if you want to see the video where I'm going to show you how to rebuild that, don't forget to please like and subscribe so you don't miss that. Because normally, if you need to buy that bracket, if you have the problem that I'm running into where that adjuster screw breaks, a lot of times people replace that whole bracket with the pulley and all on there, and you're paying $60 to $80. You can replace just that screw for about 10 bucks. So I'll show you how to do that in that video, so you don't want to miss that. But right now, we're going to be removing that bracket so that way I can rebuild it. So let me show you what we're going to be loosening up, and then we'll get started and take it off. First thing we need to do is just take this belt off, get it out of the way so you can see properly what we're doing. So if you look down here, these are two 14-millimeter bolts right here. Then you have two, let's come here on this side, right behind the power steering pulley. You have these two here. Those are two 13 millimeters. Now to access those, we're going to have to rotate this pulley to line it up. We'll use an extension on a ratchet to go through to get those. Those you don't need the extension. They're fairly accessible. And then that whole bracket comes here, and then this little kind of hook shape comes around right there on the power steering pump. So basically, once we take these off, that little hook will come off there, bracket will come off down there, and then you can see it goes all the way. See if I can get a shot. You can see it all the way down there. There's no bolts down on that end. That just comes down. And then once we get it out, we'll take a look at it, but that's what it looks like. So let me show you what you'll need to do this, and then we'll get this out of here. What you'll need is obviously a ratchet. We do have a 3-inch extension. We'll need that to get the two bolts that are behind the power steering pulley. And then we have a 13-millimeter socket and then a 14-millimeter socket, and that's it. We're going to start off by taking the two 13 millimeters off the power steering pump. We have our 3-inch extension, our 13-millimeter, and we can just feed it right through here. And then we can grab it right here. And I'll get a shot from the top as we loosen this one and take it off. There we go. These can be tight. Take that off. Now, I'm not taking that completely off yet. Let's do this one first. See if I can get this in. For this one's a little bit tighter because of the fan right here. So I got to try to see if I can clear that. I don't know if I can do it. This 3-inch extension worked on this one because of the clearance, but because of this one being against this fan cover, we didn't get clearance. So what I'm using, I just have one of these, it's a 1/2-inch socket, but it's a long socket. So that's enough to get to it right here, but I still have the clearance. So that's what I recommend using. And then what I'm using here, 13-millimeter will work on these because the ones down here are 14s. But I found that the 1/2-inch grips it better. The 13 was not fully solid, so I'm using 1/2-inch. So depending on your situation, you may want to switch out to a 1/2 like I did. And then now we can There we go. I'm not going to remove the bolt all the way. I'm going to leave it a little bit in, probably right around there. I slid the belt off right here because that way I have a cleaner shot to these. Otherwise, it's a little bit tight. I'm going to use a breaker bar here at first. Not because they're too tight. It's just I need the longer arm on here. So working around the fan, we'll get it in place. There we go. Get that locked on. There we go. There. Now we can come in with this. You can see how this ratchet's a little bit short, but there we go. Now I can hold that fan out of the way. And just like we did with the other ones, we're not removing it completely. Just going to loosen it because then we'll come by hand and take all this off. So that's good. And now we're going to go all the way down. Same thing, just going to take the breaker bar again with the longer arm on it to get it on this thing. And then we'll go down there and get it. There we go. Now we'll bring our regular ratchet in. There we go. Now we can begin taking these out. And I might need both hands to do this. And up here we go. You can see it. We're going to take this one out. Want to make sure that you don't drop them. It's kind of a tight fit down in here. Here's the first one. I'm going to get rid of that one, and then we'll be back to take these out and then pull the bracket out. Now, in addition to the two 13 millimeters or half-inch bolts there on top, you have one, if we can see it all the way back down there, you can see there. So to do that one, just like on the other ones, you would then just rotate this pulley to line it up accordingly, and then just using a long socket to get back in to remove that one as well. So it's a total of three. You have the two on top and then the one on the bottom. And you can see how we have it going through there for the bottom one, coming right through there. And then we can just rotate this. And you got to be careful because when we take this last one off, we'll be able to pull these out, but you don't want your power steering pump to drop. Okay, now we can just push that through. See here, we'll grab it, pull that through. Want to make sure you don't lose the washer. So I'm going to take the other two off and then we'll remove the bracket. Now as we're taking this one out, we only have one left right there on top. And you can see our steering pump is getting a little bit loose. We do not want that dropping and putting pressure on it. So as we take this last one off, got to be careful. Let's line this up. right here. We'll pull that through. Bring that out. See here? See how it's loose right there from the... So what we'll do now is we can now take this off. So we're going to remove the bracket, and then I'm going to put these back in to hold this pump so it's not straining here on these lines, which, by the way, this pressure line, you can see it's leaking. That's for a future video coming up very soon. We're going to be replacing all that. So we're getting ready to do a lot of work on this vehicle. One thing I forgot to tell you is we have all this off now. So the power steering pump can slide out from here. However, you see that? There's another bracket. So we had the three 13 millimeters or ½ inch, whatever you want to use on that. We had the two 14s down here. There's another 14. There's a bracket that comes off the back of this bracket, like kind of like an arm on there, that then mounts, that has a 14 millimeter nut holding it on. I'm going to see if I can get a shot of it from underneath. Right here, you're looking at the back of the tensioner bracket. You can see the power steering pulley off there on the left, right there. There's your power steering pump. This arm right here is part of the bracket. And that right there is the 14 millimeter that I'm talking about. We need to remove that. Now this one's pretty rusted on, but we need to get that off, and then that's the last piece holding this bracket on, and we can pull it out. All right. And there you can see where that stud came out of. And then there's the arm. Here's another shot going to the back of the bracket. There's your power steering pump. And as mentioned already, we got a lot of rust issues we're dealing with here. But that's it right there. We'll move the power steering pump out of the way. And as mentioned already, you don't want it dropping, so we'll just slide it off here. And then now this should come up. As we just saw underneath, this vehicle's got a lot of rust issues going on, which we're going to address in future videos, so I'm not getting into that right now. But this this bracket is kind of locked up down there where it joins underneath with that third connection. I cannot get this off. I'm going to have to do more work on it. I'm not going to waste your time on this video with that. Normally this would slide right out. This is what the piece would look like. So at that point, you would have it out, and if you needed to replace it, do work on it, whatever the case may be. What I'm doing here with this one, I'm going to be rebuilding it and fixing it. So if you want to see that, please subscribe to this so you don't miss that. That'll be in a future video, but normally that would come out. But this wraps up this video on how to remove this piece right here. To put it back in, be the same thing. You're just going to slide it back in the way we took it out, and you'll put the bolts back in, tighten them properly, and then you're good to go. So I hope that this video was informative for you. Please send me any questions, comments. I would love to hear from you. And as always, I appreciate all the support. Please like the video and subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to check out my other videos pertaining to the Jeep Wrangler TJ down in the description. I'll see you next time.